Local pharmacist collapses behind the counter admitting he is addicted to the very drugs he is supposed to be giving out. And Target 12 has learned he is not the only one. You trust them with your life, making sure your medications are safe and accurate, but what happens if your pharmacist is addicted to drugs? The Target 12 investigators are asking some very tough questions tonight. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Audrey DeRozier's live with some answers from the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
Well, our investigation uncovers a number of pharmacists and technicians have been disciplined for drug violations, but despite having a history of substance abuse, many of those pharmacists are still behind the counter. May 2007, pharmacist Eugene Cherry found unresponsive behind the counter at this Walmart in Warwick. Rushed to the hospital only to be arrested later, accused of faking prescriptions to get oxycodone. In statements to police, Cherry admitted that he was addicted to narcotics and had been diverting drugs to himself for 2 years. He also admitted to passing out twice on the job and blacking out frequently. Calling him an imminent threat to the health and safety of the public, the state immediately suspends Cherry's license. The criminal case still pending. The Target 12 investigators decided to dig deeper. We spent months obtaining and poring through these disciplinary records to see how many others have been flagged for addiction. What we find, Cherry is one of 17 pharmacy workers sanctioned for diverting prescription drugs over the last 5 years. At least 9 for their personal use. And some have even been caught doing this before, including Cherry, who temporarily lost his license for the exact same reason 20 years ago.
We consider each one extremely significant.
Kathy Cordy is the administrator of the Rhode Island Board of Pharmacy. She says in these cases, the board usually suspends the pharmacist's license and requires them to undergo substance abuse treatment and random drug testing before they can return to work.
Very often we have lots of success stories with individuals re-entering the practice and staying away from the medications.
But not always. Our investigation finds 3 pharmacists accused again after their licenses were reinstated, and 1 pharmacist's license was reinstated despite having been accused of diverting drugs twice over a period of 4 years. As of today, not one of these pharmacists has had his license revoked.
When does it get to the point where you say, or the board says, I just don't think this person can handle being in the pharmacy environment anymore?
There is a period of time that they are definitely not in the pharmacy, and that's the period that they are away from the medication and working very hard to get into a recovery program and into a place where they are sober and free from drugs.
If you ran a pharmacy, would you hire someone who had a history of this?
I'd be concerned, but I would do it. Because I've seen people, believe me, in the years that I've been here, I've seen people come through, and some of them are such advocates for recovery.
At this point, it's difficult to say whether these cases have directly led to medication dispensing errors, but in Cherry's case, it has led to criminal charges. Now, you can log on to our website, WPRI.com, to find out how you can check on your pharmacist or your pharmacy to see if they have had any disciplinary action taken against them since the year 2002. With the Target 12 investigators, Audrey DeRozier's Eyewitness News.
Now, the Department of Health lists the names of pharmacists who have been disciplined since 2002, and you can get it yourself. Just go to our website, WPRI.com, and find if your pharmacist is one of those named.